Hey, I am back with a bit of what's in the news. And this one now impacts Nordea Bank and its $35 million settlement with the New York Department of Financial Services. And that settlement was in relation to significant AML failures by Nordea Bank, and particularly branches in the Baltic region and Denmark. Now, there were a lot of things that came to my attention that piqued my curiosity. One was in relation to the statement made by the Chief Compliance Officer. He acknowledged that they weren't taking AML as seriously as they needed to, but that they've increased their staffing and they've readdressed their minds to the compliance needs for the bank. Two, that this investigation was centered around some information that predated but was connected to Panama Papers. Now, Panama Papers impacted a number of jurisdictions, but the investigation was going on since about 2008 to 2019. Let me tell you, regulators and law enforcement agencies may appear to be quiet, but they are working tirelessly in the background. And you might not always hear the press. Enforcement action and regulatory action can take a long time, and this case demonstrates it. The article also has a link to the court documents. There was some other interesting finding as well, because the failures actually allowed billions of dollars in transactions to go through the banking system without the appropriate flags like suspicious transaction reports or freezing or stopping or reporting or closing accounts. A number of actions that should have been taken, and I don't know the specifics of this, but there are a number of actions that should have been taken for a number of years that weren't, and definitely exposed and allowed money laundering and terrorist financing and God knows what other financial crimes to occur. So, you think that AML CFT is not important, people? It is. And it can be a lot more expensive if you get it wrong than hiring the right staff. Definitely something to think about. And I'll be back with more content soon.